Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here showing you a quick little tutorial on some of the research databases that we're going to be using. So if you missed this day in class and need to complete that research practice scavenger hunt, here's some tools that are going to help you get there. Number one, we are going to access Billings Senior High website's library page. So we're going to go there. And to do this, I'm just going to search Billings Senior High. Billings Senior High. It comes up automatically on my computer. We'll load that one up. Once we get to the Billings Senior High website, we are going to navigate to the library page. And we have to go through the library page because the research databases that we use, we pay for. And so the companies that we pay want to make sure that the people who are using these databases are actually senior high students. So through the senior high library, and this has to be done on the school network, by the way, if you want to access these tools outside on your own. Chat with me and I can get you a code and a password to do as such. So once we're on the library page, we're going to this function called Research Tools. Loading that one up. And we'll scroll down. And the one that we're going to use is called EBSCOhost. And what EBSCOhost is basically it's the Google for research articles. So any publication, newspaper, magazine, scholarly journal, academic research paper that's been published between now and, I don't know, like the 1920s is probably somewhere on this database. So it's huge. And what we're going to do, once we get to this page, the two types of databases that I'm going to have you use are Academic Search Elite. So I'm going to click that little tab, and Moss Complete. These are just the databases. All these are good databases, but they're a little bit more specific in what they're looking for. For example, if we take a look at ERIC, which I'm going to have you use later, just focuses on issues in education, as in history only focuses on articles published about historical works like World War II or the Civil War, things like that. So for the top purpose of our topics, Academic Search Elite and Moss Complete. Once we have those selected, we're going to click Continue. And this is where your scavenger hunts begins. So I'll have you search for something. And for my example, I'm going to look up standardized testing. Standardized testing. And I'll do that little search. And it's going to come back with probably thousands of results is my guess. Yeah, 10,000 results. And that's way too many results for me to really think about. So the couple of things that I'm always going to have you start off with is over here on our refined search functions. We're going to always limit the articles to the full text. This means that when we access this article, we can actually read the whole thing. That's what full text. It has the full text of that paper or that journalistic piece of writing in there, instead of just saying referencing towards it where we can't actually see the article. So that's number one. Always change it to full text. And then I'm going to have you update this slider if I can get it. I don't want to go to the 1960s. I don't want to read information that's from the 1960s. I want to read information that is from the within like the past 10 years. And maybe for some of your topics, you're going to even want more recent information. So always update your slider to whatever's most recent to however far back in history you want to go. I don't want to go to the 1960s. So I would adjust that one more time and maybe change it to 2007 to 2017. Those are the main ones I'm going to have you take a look at. Other important things to note are these scholarly journals and academic journals. And I suppose as long as I'm here, I'll show you one more thing if I can get this open. Once we open up one of these research documents, when we see something, we're like, ooh, this could be a great piece of information for my research project. A couple things I want us to know. If you want to read the actual research project, click on this full PDF text. But before you read the full PDF text, make sure you're reading the abstracts and the keywords, which are the subjects. Make sure before you spend time reading, this is like a 20-page article. Don't read 20 pages unless you're absolutely sure that it's what you're looking for. Additionally, there's two things that I want to point out over here. The Cite button right here. If you press this Cite button, it's going to create a citation, which you will need in your papers. And then the permalink button too, because we cannot just copy and paste this URL up here and expect to get back to this page. We have to create a permalink, and this we can copy and paste into our notes and re-access this page if this happens to be a article that we want to revisit. All right, that's what I've got for you today. Good luck with that scavenger hunt. Make sure you follow the directions. Super important. Otherwise, you will not get the same results as I did, which is kind of what we're going for here, just to familiarize ourselves with these search functions. Have a great day. Good luck.